how are you doing? This is Pastor Cheryl. We are resuming the Bible study, or what you would call a homily. And today we have a little bit of breeze out here, so we have to fight the wind. This one is called Jesus Heals the Multitudes, Matthew 12:15 through 12, Mark 3:7 through 12, and Luke 6:17 through 19. And I will show it to you. Okay, you see, Matthew has the lower half, while Mark and Luke have the upper half. But I will read it to you. And so, anyway, the one that seems to have the most is Mark. Jesus withdrew his disciples from the sea and had a great multitude from Judea, followed also from Judea and Jerusalem, and Idumea and from beyond, and the Jordan, from Tyre and Sidon. A great multitude, hearing all that he did, came to him, and he told his disciples to have a boat ready for him because of the crowd, lest they should crush him. For he had healed many, so that all who had diseases, and they were pressing upon him to touch him. And whenever the unclean spirits beheld him, they fell down before him and cried out, "You are the Son of God." And he strictly ordered them not to make himself known. Then the rest of it is in Matthew. This was to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet Isaiah. "Behold, my servant whom I have chosen, my beloved whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he shall proclaim justice to the Gentiles. He will not wrangle or cry aloud, nor will anyone hear his voice in the streets. He will not break a bruised reed or quench a smoldering wick, until he brings justice to the victory, and his name to the Gentiles." Oh, we have wind today, and it's kind of getting to me here a little bit. Notice something unique here. The word Gentiles. I colored it in yellow. That was their concept of pagans. I put a note there that they meant pagans. And so, anyway, here we have verses 7 through 8. Jesus had a boat there for his disposal, just in case the group got out of hand. And that's Matthew and Luke says that. Here we have a bruised reed or quenched by a smoldering wick, broken in body or depressed in spirit. That's what they meant by that. And I have some notes here from when I was in seminary and undergrad. I also took this course in undergrad. And so, but I think it's interesting that Jesus did not want anyone to know who he really was. And so he would keep it like secret, And and I've had something similar to this happen when I was on the city bus and going somewhere, official business, and would wear my clergy shirt. This is a gray clergy shirt. I keep it for special occasions. I thought you might like, a little change in color or something. But I've had people from the back of the bus that were obviously deranged shouting from the back of the bus weird stuff. "We know who you are," and stuff like that, and curse words and whatever. And there are people like that. There's still people like that today, possessed, crazy. And so Jesus was dealing with a few in that crowd, and cast demons out of them. I've cast a few out myself. I discovered you don't need to raise your voice. you have authority just using the name of Christ. In Jesus' name, leave them. In Jesus' name, get out of there right now. That's all you need to do. You don't need to scream and yell at them. And anyway, what I was going to say about this is it would be really, really nice today, if you could have the gift of healing. And there's a whole list of spiritual gifts there in the Bible that, if you ask God for the gift of tongues or discernment or healing, God would not turn you down, especially here in the last days. Those things would be very useful. Very useful. And of course, he would not say no. But anyway, that is today's reading. And I'm hoping that I haven't bored you to tears. It's only 6 minutes, but we will continue tomorrow with our homily. And this one here is called The Call of the 12. And we'll do that tomorrow. Okay. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.